Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Monday, May the 13th, 2024. Monday, May the 13th. Well, getting to the good stuff. This was hilarious and ridiculous to me all at the same time, everybody. Anna comes waltzing in to the Metro Court dining room where Carly was, comes up to Carly. And she goes, Anna, can I get you a table? No, Carly. I would like to. What? See, I can't even do her accent. I would like to talk to you about something. And Carly's like, oh, really? What were you doing at Pentonville seeing Jack Brennan? Right in the middle of the dining room. Didn't matter. Unbelievable. I said, no, you didn't, Anna. No, you did not. You didn't say, can I speak to you in your office? Because Carly does have an office. Or can I speak to you where Carly ends up taking her? Carly ends up like, oh, no, you ain't, chick. Right? So Carly walks away out into that little outer corridor area that they have that seating table and a coffee table at. And Anna follows her. Why would you do that? Oh, Carly turns around and just Carly is Carly. Why would you go see him? Because I wanted to. I mean, she pretty much, then Carly said, well, I wanted to question him and I wanted to see if he knew what his response would be. And I think Anna was the one that said, did you bring up pikemen? Did you blah, blah, blah? And if Carly didn't know, she sure did now. Carly said, yeah, I asked him. Yeah, I told him. She goes, did you tell him the FBI is investigating him? Yes, I did. And Anna's like, and did you? Yes, I did. I wanted to see how he would react. And she goes, you have just impeded a federal and a local investigation. Carly looked at her and said, I don't give a, I'll just say doggone, but you know what she said about your investigation. And I was like, oh, now see, that's the Carly I know and love, but shake my head as to, girl, why do you do the things that you do? You don't really think the whole thing through. She never has, right? So Anna couldn't believe her. She's like, all I care about, she don't like the way John Cates was talking to Jason and she just, you know, and she's trying to help. And Anna is saying, but out. This is dangerous. And you're putting yourself and you're putting everybody in jeopardy. So Carly looks like deep inside, she's thinking, oh, maybe I did go a little too far. She said that deep inside, right? Not persona to Anna. Nope. Whatever, Anna, whatever. And I said, see, Jason knew. And now Anna knows, right? Anna knows. Now, Nina tells Carly, because Carly called someone she called and asked for a driver to pick her up at the Metro Court to take her out to Pentonville. And Nina's standing back there. And Nina's like, now who do you want to see at Pentonville? And Carly turns around and Carly's like, please. Excuse me. Like for one, I don't owe you any explanations, any answers, anything, nor am I giving you any. And so Nina says, I want to apologize to you, Carly. See, at any time Nina wants to apologize, it's a backhanded apology, right? And Carly's looking at, yeah, okay, about what? And so she goes, because you were right. Okay, I'm just telling you, you were right. Sonny and I wasn't gonna last. I didn't understand that world. And you this, that, and the other. And I'm surprised to see the old Carly would have said, uh-huh. It's not that you didn't understand his world, because you never really were in it. What you did to get ousted had nothing to do with his world, right? Everything to do with your petty jealousy. But Carly didn't say any of that, right? And she goes, when I think about everything, the things that I've done and the things that I've given up. And she looks at the Metro Court, like around, like this place, no matter how misguided, like I really wouldn't have given up the Metro Court if I wasn't. That's really what she was saying, right? If she hadn't been misled. So Carly looked at her. She said, "You know what, Nina? Things are as exactly as they should be. You're a Crimson. I got my hotel back, and my best friend is back. Things are right," she says, "and I will not look back." And Carly turns, kind of like, no, no apologies necessary because I ain't giving you one. But things are right in my world. And she turns and she walks away. See, it's like what she told Drew: do not engage Nina. Don't do it. The best revenge is just living your life and just doing you. And I'm happy that's exactly what Carly is doing. I mean, I'm really, really happy about that. So now we have Michael and Sasha talk in the kitchen. She's looking for recipes to make for dinner. And she's, trying to figure it out. And Michael was telling her how everybody's raving about her cooking. And he's saying he was rather surprised that she actually took the job. And she goes, "Why? Because I was used to being a supermodel and in glamour." She goes, "That wasn't me." He said, "No, I'm surprised because of our past relationship." And she looked at Michael, and I thought, why would he bring that up? But then she goes, "You know what? I didn't talk this over with you, or, oh my God, I didn't even talk this over with Willow. Is Willow upset that I'm here?" And Michael's like, no, no, Sasha. Bottom line, Willow has absolutely nothing against you at all. Willow and I, we really like you. We care for you. Because she goes, I showed up under the influence high at the gatehouse. And he goes, "Look, we know you had been manipulated. And we know, Sasha, you were being drugged. You were not to blame for none of that, nor do we blame you for it. I'm just saying, our relationship, you were here as a, a significant guest in the house, like a part." She goes, "No, I felt like I was a part of the family when we were together." He says, "And now you work here." That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised. He goes, "No, Michael." She says, "I love your family." And he goes, "Ooh, you one of the few." But Willow loves them too, right? She goes, "All the quirks and all." She says, "I always wanted to be a part of your family." She says, "I feel, even though I'm cooking for the family, I feel like I'm a part of the family and I like it." And he said, "You know what? Then I'm happy for you. If that's how you feel about it, then I am happy for you." Right? And so she was talking about how, but she never wanted to like interfere or put a damper on him and Willow's relationship, because their love is something she's expiring, for. She felt, she had it with Brando, but she's now, it lets him know that, hey, I could still look forward to this. And then he goes, "I hope you find somebody worthy." And she goes, "You know what? Me too. I hope I find it again." And Cody walks in the back door. "Find what again?" She looks at him. Michael looks at her and she goes, he goes, "Ooh, I'm famished." So she leaves to go get him something to eat. And while she's going to do that, Michael's talking to Cody, kind of third degree in him a bit. Mm-hmm. I want you to know that make sure so something to the effect of you're respecting Sasha. Do not try to hurt Sasha because Sasha means a lot to me. She goes, and Sasha deserves to have a good life. And Cody goes, oh, and I believe that too. Absolutely. He goes, I love the friendship Sasha and I have. And he was telling Michael, bottom line, he's there to protect Sasha, which Michael should know because who risked the most with the whole Sasha being drugged saga? It was Cody to save her life, to prove that she was in danger, right? So, they had a good talk, and Sasha comes back and she places some beef stew, in a bowl that's on the table for him. And Michael says he's going to take off, right? So that was a decent scene. And then we have Drew. He's meeting with Nina, and they're talking, and I forget what they're talking about. Who cares, right? So he's meeting with Nina, and Willow just barges in. Drew, blah, blah, blah. And she looks, oh, I'm sorry, Nina. What are you doing here? And she goes, we're having a meeting with Drew. And Drew says, he stands up. She goes, oh, well, look, I can come back. And Drew says, no, 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 no need. Nina stands up and she goes, we're done anyway. And Drew is like, well, covering like, thanks for the information on the budget and blah, 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 some meeting jargon for Willow's behalf. And she goes, oh, Nina, Willow is going to be doing her first PSA. And so she goes, oh, and Willow's like, yeah, excuse me, my throat, y'all, allergies. And so she goes, and I just wanted to run this by you, Drew. I wanted to go over it, just to make sure I'm hitting all the points. And so Nina says, well, I'll get out of your hair. So she goes to leave. And Drew says, hey, wait, Nina, hold on. Why don't you stay and like critique Willow? You can give her some pointers from your expertise. And Willow looks at her and she goes, oh, no, I don't want to overstep. No. She goes, no overstepping. And then he looks at Willow as if, Willow, do you mind? And so Willow's looking like, well, okay, right? And I'm thinking that Drew, don't cross the line. Don't force it, right? Don't force it. So Willow does her PSA and she sounded very good. I mean, she's a natural, she's articulate, she's poised. Willow's very beautiful. What I like about Willow, to me, Willow has that nice, innocent beauty. She is just that not too much, not too little, but just very beautiful. And I think it's because of her personality too. She actually has a very beautiful personality, right? So she just makes the wrong decisions about, I ain't telling, not telling anybody I'm dying, but okay, that's another story. So anyway, so anyway, so anyway, Willow, she goes, Nina, what did you think? And he goes, because Bruce says, oh, you got this, but you nailed it, and blah, blah, blah. And she goes, Nina, what did you think? And Nina looks, she goes, no, I think she said articulate, she just, the fluff stuff. And so she goes, okay, but what did you really think, Nina? And she goes, okay, I got to be honest. Willow, be yourself. You lived through this. This is your story. And she says, and you triumphed, triumphed above it. She's like, embrace that. She says, it's okay. And Willow goes, to smile? It's okay to smile. It's okay to be happy. Because what you're doing, Willow, is you're giving people hope. They have gone through this. You're not some spokesperson. You're somebody who has successfully triumphed and beat this thing. So just be yourself. Don't try to be like a rigid spoke. No, be natural and be yourself. That's the only thing I have to say. So she says, so you know what? With that, I'm gonna get out of your hair, and I'm going to leave. So Nina goes to the door, and she turns and she looks back at Drew, and Drew kind of looks at her as she's walking out, almost like thank you. Oh my God, thank you. I wasn't mad at that, you know, because yeah, Drew was forcing the issue, but he couldn't force the issue if Willow wasn't ready for the issue to be, brought up again. He's nudging them, but the nudging wouldn't work if Willow wasn't receptive to it, and she is receptive to it. So, well, who am I to say? Because in that instance, Nina gave the right advice, and she wasn't too pushy in that instant. You know, so Nina's Nina. When Nina cares about you, oh Nina, she can be your best friend. But like what she did to Carly with the backhanded thing, earlier, there you go. So now we have Gregory. Um, he comes. Tracy sends Yuri to come get Gregory. Gregory comes and he tells Tracy he brings instructions for Tracy. She goes, "What are these?" And he says, "Remember, you're my wingman. If something happens, this is my thoughts. This is what I want to say. This is where we need to go with this. I need you to be prepared to take over." And Tracy says, "No such thing. You are going to be fine. I don't need this because you're going to handle this tomorrow. Okay? You're going to be standing right there. You're going to do it. You got this." And so he's talking to Tracy, and he ended up, because Tracy had just finished writing with that brand new pretty saddle. Cody is giving her writing lessons, and he was asking Gregory, "Hey, you want me to saddle you up? And you could talk Tracy to get back on this horse, Miss Quartermain to get back on the horse, And he goes, "No, I can't go horseback riding." But anyway, somehow he ended up, when he and Tracy were talking, he ended up telling her she was beautiful. Beautiful as friend as she. Okay. And she just looked and she's smiling. Like, I do like Gregory and Tracy as a couple. I think I like Alexis and Gregory as friends, Gregory and Tracy as a couple. But what they're doing, I think, is we kind of got the little soap operas. They got to have a triangle. Two people after the same person always. And that's the formula they're putting together for Gregory, which means I don't know why they're taking so long, but the man better doggone live. That's the only thing I have to say. Is what's taking so long on this cure? And the only other last thing that gets a half a second mention is Jordan goes to the gallery and tells Stella and Trina that Laura is possibly fighting to get Heather released, and she felt they had the right to know. Which, okay, good. Enough people need to come at Laura to let them know how they really feel before Laura just does this, because she ain't, Jordan told her, your constituents are not going to be happy, Laura. This could cost you your career. So, okay, now there's getting to be a little taste of that. So that was the only other half honorable mention. But that's it, everybody. That is the daily recap of General Hospital today. All right, let's go to comment corner. Comment corner. Now, in comment corner today, I get to go from the top to the bottom. All right, we've got PE says, can someone tell me what is Ava's motivation regarding Sunny's pills? I can't figure her out. You know what? Me either. I don't know what's happening with that. Whatever is happening, see, she's already lost her goodwill points. She's not doing it to protect Sonny. Now, to me, she's doing it to work against him, to work her own angle. And Natasha says, I believe if Laura helped uh, Heather, she will lose her position as mayor, and Jordan will run for her position. GH, please recast Britt. Sam is not for Jason. The writers are doing a great job for us to dislike our favorite characters. Yeah, that's so true. But you know what? You're 100% right about recap. Let's bring Britt back. Come on now. We all know that old Brett, 30 some odd years ago, when she had Britt, she actually had twins. She did not know she delivered twins. The nurse stole Britt's twin. Faison had her raised somewhere else. And now she's going to find her way to Port Charles to take revenge against her mother. Look, that formula scenario has been used so many times in soap operas. We believe it. So use it in General Hospital and bring Britt back. I love that actress. Love her. I follow her on Instagram. DB says, I think Matt would be a good mayor. I think he's coming back. Yes, I saw a picture of him on the set and it said Mac is back. So yes, he was between the actress that plays Felicia and the actor that plays Cody standing there. Jordan has yet to solve one case, though she has not. I'm sorry. What case has Anna ever solved? Let's talk about Mac. What case has Mac Scorpio ever solved? She would be lost if not for Dante and Anna. You're talking about Jordan. Laura should put an apron on and run Bobby's because she's Susie Homemaker. Her Susie Homemaker approach to the job is failing. Regina says Ava's going to try to get full custody of Avery because Sonny will be out of control. Jackie says, this is BS. Of course, Carly heard Pike men. And Ava knows the pharmacist is lying. Natalia didn't know Sonny's event was Brooklyn's wedding at first. And Sonny has full custody of Avery. Sam is showing Dante she cares for Jason. Sam and Laura are getting on my nerves. Yes, me too. Lori says, does Sam somehow think the FBI is safer than the mob? I know. I don't know. Denzel says, at this point, Jagger's character is getting on my nerves now, bothering Jason. If I were Jason, after this whole Pikeman thing is over, just cut this dude off, point blank and simple. I ain't even surprised that Ava ain't gonna tell Sonny. She went to the pharmacy, but Sonny's meds, my theory, she's trying to drain Sonny, just like she did to Morgan several years ago. Ava will never learn. And this is why I don't trust her at all. Sonny is too old for this in his 60s, chasing woman after woman, shaking my head. And then Denzel goes on to write a great lengthy comment. So everybody go to comment corner, and read Denzel's comment. Great job, Denzel. Great job. My voice is messing up. I don't even know if I can make 10 minutes today. Wendy says to Denzel's comment, yeah, he's overacting and he's way too much. And Dacia says she's gotta that from Alexis. What, gotten that from Alexis? Because didn't she want her anywhere? Wait, she didn't want her anywhere near Jason when he was working with Sonny. It was dangerous. That's why Sam is acting like Alexis was when she was laying up with Sonny, making Christina. she didn't want Sonny anywhere near Christina. Yeah, she was like that. Before Alexis knew that Sam was her daughter, Sam had a baby with Sonny, and Alexis was trying to upset, try was upset trying to make Sam lose her baby just to save Christina. Back then, Alexis was selfish. She said she's Sam want to lose her baby so she could save Christina. Well, she didn't want Sam's baby to die. I mean, because no, that's horrible, murderous thoughts. That wasn't Alexis. What Alexis wanted, Sam was getting near to birth. Alexis wanted Sam to agree that as soon as she delivered her baby, and I forgot Lila, that those stem cells could go directly to Christina. And she did. She kept hounding her and hounding her. And, Sam was already having problems with, premature labor. And Alexis is like, look, your baby is old enough to be delivered now. Like, can't you just have a C-section? So Christina's dying. Your baby stem cell. Sam was like, she didn't even like Alexis. She's like, get away from me, woman. No, I don't want nothing to do with you. Right? And then Anthony says, Ava probably wants revenge. That's dangerous. Felicia says, great review. Sam is ridiculous. Jason does not, neither want her help. Also, new to the channel. Uh, do you not review YNR2? Great question, Felicia. I used to do YNR daily. Then it did a weekly recap. And now look, it's been a quarter. I have not liked the storyline on The Young and the Restless. It was ridiculous with the whole Jordan thing. Ridiculous. I still watch it. And I was actually thinking this weekend I would do one. I am going to do like a bringing up to speed with what the characters are doing, because it's Ashley's schizophrenia storyline is actually a good one. That takes a lot of work for the actress playing Ashley to do those different personalities. So I mean, yeah, you'll see a YNR daily recap from me soon, everyone. Very, very soon. I'll probably split it up since it has been about 3 months. Just take some characters this time and then do some other. I'll do it. Yeah. Just talking about it kind of makes me want to do it. Wendy says, Sam is a pain. All this anxiety over Danny because he's like Jason and he's like her. I guess she forgot about her scams, being pregnant by Sonny and passed over to Jason and so much other things. I'm sick of her. What a hypocrite. And then Kalima says, I don't like John Cates. He is not the real Jagger. I hate the way he's always harassing Jason over every little thing. Ava is just as evil as she always was. Sam should mind her own business. Jason did not ask her for help. She comes over to to fuss with him so she could be near him. I believe that too. Natalia should get a life and quit inserting herself into her daughters. And then DB says, I'm with you on Sam. For some reason, the only time I like the character is when the fill-in was in. Oh no. I like Natalia and Sunny. I don't like Natalia and Sunny. Aisha says, all Ava accomplished was to alert the pharmacist, and by extension, whoever is behind the tampering. That unwelcome attention is being paid to Sonny and his meds. Remember, the pills aren't just swapped with lower dosage. The weaker pills are stamped. That's true. They are stamped with the code that goes with the correct dosage. And then everybody go on. Aisha did another, great comment. You guys are doing so much with your comments. Wonderful, wonderful, lengthy comment. Read Aisha's comment. She gave some really, really great thoughts. Last comment today, I am says, sounds like Ava's going to kidnap and force Sonny to marry her. That's not going to happen. Why would she want to drive and pick him up? So she could come in, so she could look poor mouthed, because she's going to drive him all dressed up, ready to get out the car to go to the wedding, right? Why did she repeat they were going on a long trip? Why isn't the bodyguards following her? Valentine plans on using ELQ to run guns. Really? You know what? Did I fast forward that? Because I missed that altogether. But with between running Pikeman, Valentine is never at ELQ. They should be making a move on this. You could tell they have completely dropped that storyline. Why is Drew and Michael still trying to get at the Valentine out? And I'm sorry, Ned, who we never see. I'll be surprised if we see him at his own daughter's wedding. Yeah, I did see a preview. He's standing next to Lois, so he is there. Ned right now should be making a play to oust Valentine. Valentine is not there working ELQ whatsoever. All right, everybody, that's it for Comic Corner. Comic Corner. I will be back tomorrow with another daily recap of General Hospital.